Namaste from Yogizoo. In order to optimize the experience and help your kids find the right Zen, we suggest that you prepare the following. Print the fun stuff for today's chapter. Dim the lights and get a bottle of water. Take your socks off and find a suitable yoga mat. Get a cozy blanket for the adventure. If you need a little break in the yoga flow, you can always get into this pose. Watch your strength, flexibility, and balance grow bit by bit. Have fun, and namaste.
Namaste, all you yogis out there in the big world. Now we are ready for adventure, and let's see if you can guess where we are going today. Maybe you already guessed it. Otherwise, you'll find out soon as we begin the next chapter of the quest for the sleepy stretch. So sit down comfortably on your yoga mats, because now it's time for jungle yoga with Yogizoo.
If you are pregnant or have medical conditions, always consult a physician before practicing yoga. Ensure that the kids know never to push beyond their limits. If they are feeling pain or discomfort while in a pose, they should stop immediately and let the adult know. Remember that you are allowed to take breaks whenever necessary. All right, cool yogis out there, let's find our Zen in the monkey's jungle yoga.
Get comfy on your yoga mat and get ready to start. Take a deep breath and raise your arms to the sky. Connect your palms and lead them to your heart. Enjoy some deep breaths through your nose and let the air out through your mouth. Place your hands on your knees. Lean to the side, find support with one arm, and raise the other arm to the sky. Let's do it again, the other way. Get back to center and slowly move forward like this. Find the center. Now, place your hands behind your bottom. Look up and lift your bottom from the mat. Slowly find the center and place your hands on your knees. Now we're getting up on all fours. Do like me. Sway in your back and look to the sky. Pull your belly in, arch your back, and look into your belly button. One more time, cool yogis. Place your toes on the mat and push your bottom upwards, stretching both your arms and legs. Well, loosen up a little. Get all the way up on your tippy toes and exhale when going down. 2 more tough yogis. find your plank. Sway your body like me. And once again, push your bottom upwards. Find your plank pose. Now, try and see if you can master the tough side plank. Also to the other side. Find the center again. Lower your body to the mat. And push back up. Down. Up. Down. And all the way up, arms and legs stretched. Take tiny steps forward. And relax your body. Roll up very slowly. And raise your hands to the sky. Take a deep bow and breathe. Let's do that a couple of times. Now get back to your plank pose. Place legs and feet on the mat. Lift in your strong upper body and see if you can spot your feet this way, and also the other way. Place your feet on the mat, arms and legs stretched. Raise one foot high into the sky. Swing your knee under your belly. Raise again. Under your belly. Raise again. Under your belly. One last time. Now, place your foot between your hands. Turn the other foot like I do. Now, lift your strong body and raise your hands to the sky. Lean back, nice and easy. Place your hands behind your back and lace your fingers. Now lean forward, take a deep breath, and raise your hands to the sky. Let's do it again. Up. And down. Let go of your fingers and place your hands on the mat, putting your leg on the outside. Get down on your forearms if you're able to. Now sway from side to side. Place your toes on the mat and get back to your plank pose. Take tiny steps forward. Slowly stretch your arms all the way. raise your other foot high into the sky. Now swing your knee under your belly. Raise again. Under your belly. Raise again. Under your belly. And one last time. Now, place your foot between your hands. Turn the other foot like I do. Now, lift your strong body and raise your hands to the sky. Lean back, nice and easy. Place your hands behind your back and lace your fingers. Lean forward, take a deep breath, and raise your hands to the sky. Let's do it again. Up and down. Let go of your fingers and place your hands on the mat, putting your leg on the outside. Get down on your forearms if you're able to, and sway from side to side. Place your toes on the mat. Get back to your plank pose. Roll to the side and see if you can find your balance while raising your hand to the sky. Find the center. And also the other side. One more time. We're almost there. Roll to the other side. Find the center. Take tiny steps forward. Slowly stretch your arms all the way. Take tiny steps forward. And relax your body. Roll up very slowly and raise your hands to the sky. Take a deep bow and breathe. Find your plank pose. Lower your body to the mat. Push back up and down, up and down. Now get back on your feet. Get comfy on your yoga mat. Take a deep breath and raise your arms to the sky. Connect your palms and lead them to your beautiful heart. Namaste.
Get ready, yogis. It's time for today's special sleepy stretch, Cobra Pose.
Namaste. Get all the way down on your stomach. Place your hands close to your shoulders, but do not touch the mat. Take a deep breath, and when you exhale, lift your chest and head and form a baby cobra. Now, put your hands on the mat, take a deep breath, and exhale while lifting your body to the mom cobra. Try to spot your feet like this. Back to the center. Spot your feet the other way. And back to the center. Take a deep breath and exhale while lifting your body to the dad cobra. See if you can spot your feet like this. Back to the center. Spot your feet the other way. And back to the center. Exhale and get all the way down on your stomach. In your own time, get back up. Namaste.
Good job, yogis. Now team up with another yogi on the mat and get ready for today's special double stretch. Supported Cobra.
Namaste. One of the yogis turns around, lays flat on the stomach with your legs between your partners. Place your hands close to your shoulders and lift your body like a king cobra. Let one arm reach back and grab your partner's wrist. Now, reach back with the other arm and grab that wrist. Exhale, roll your shoulders back, open your chest, and look straight ahead. Take some deep breaths and slowly get back down. In your own time, get back up and try the other way around. Namaste.
Nice teamwork, yogis. Now, take a sip of water and use your blankets if you wish. Get comfortable on your yoga mats and join the monkey's journey in the quest for the sleepy stretch. The Quest for the Sleepy Stretch. Chapter 3. Prisha. A horrible sound woke the two monkeys, which made them dart out of their hay beds. A sound that ripped through the silence and definitely woke up all living creatures within a mile's radius. Sweet's short life in the jungle had certainly been interesting, but nothing could compare with what had happened since yesterday. The second she'd heard Chimp's voice, everything had changed. And now she sat frightened and wide-eyed, staring at Chimp, who was just as frightened, on a farm in the United States, where Hector the rooster welcomed the new day with one of his high-pitched calls. The shrill cries would not stop, and yet the two monkeys smiled as soon as they realized they were on a magical adventure together. Matilda started the day with her cow sleepy stretch and a long yawn. After this, she dug into her first portion of hay of the day and chewed it lazily.
Good morning, friends. What do you think of the local wake-up call?
She asked, even though she knew the answer already. If there was any doubt about Hector's popularity this morning, all you had to do was glance over at Angel. She had never heard Hector's morning call, since her curfew was much later than sunrise. She had sunk her claws into the wooden beam on which she had slept and furiously puffed her fur. She hissed loudly and had to carefully pry out every claw. While she was busy freeing her claws, Matilda and the monkeys were practicing the new sleepy stretch.
Oh, what lovely movements.
Sweet laughed. Monkeys learn monkey see, monkey do at an early age. Bubbles of joy simmered in Sweet's belly when she performed in the jungle. She often imitated animals from the water, earth, and air. Everything she met on her way through life, she mirrored and learned from.
Moo! Meow!
She said, every time her stomach hung near the ground or she shot her back in the air. While she was having fun, her body started feeling warm and soft, like mashed bananas, all the way down her spine. Actually, it wasn't just her back that felt warm. Every time Chimp smiled at her, it felt as if her heart became both warmer and stronger. Hector the rooster sat with a roguish smile on the fence when the four friends stepped out of the little stable. Angel was the only one who didn't wish him a good morning. The shock was still buried in her, and she hadn't done her cat sleepy stretch yet. The worst part was that 2 of her claws were broken. Her mood greatly increased, however, after the 4 friends had shared a delicious fruit salad during the beautiful sunrise.
My ladies,
Chimp said courteously and bowed to Matilda and Angel.
thank you so much for everything you've taught us, your hospitality, and your kind-hearted spirits. What a fun time we've had. Sweet and I were planning to continue our travels around the world. So when we press the talisman in a moment, we'll disappear as quickly as we came yesterday.
The 4 friends hugged and wished each other farewell. Chimp took Sweet's hand in his.
We're not quite ready for water or air yet,
He thought quietly with a little smile.
Let's just take a nice and peaceful trip together again.
Chimp pressed the talisman twice, and it sounded on the American farm. Prisha admired her 21 snake eggs in her nest. She'd been waiting for this moment for 55 days, and tonight it finally happened. She would become a mother for the first time in her life. She was tired, but her sharp eyes, which could easily spot tiny movements more than 300 feet away, were completely open. Her scent-detecting tongue zigzagged in and out of her mouth. She could sense something was out of the ordinary. Prisha was an Indian king cobra. She was acquainted with everyone living in her area. Later today, she would show her friends and neighbors all her eggs, but right now, she was standing guard. She twisted her long, flexible body around her precious eggs and sharpened her senses. This turned out to be a stroke of luck, as 2 monkeys fell directly on top of the cobra at that exact moment. A loud crack could be heard in Prisha's back. The cobra howled. The 2 monkeys somersaulted in opposite directions away from the nest.
What on earth are you thinking with an entrance like that? Who are you, anyways?
Prisha groaned, now noticing how painful her back felt. She counted her 21 eggs and smiled contently. Her eggs were perfectly intact. And she knew how to get rid of the pain in her back, because here in her home country of India, everyone knew about yoga, and Prisha was a true master in bending her body. She straightened her tail, lifted her whole upper body, and shot out her chest. She made sure to smile at her 2 new guests, since she knew how dangerous she could seem while doing her cobra stretch. Her back crunched as she slowly exhaled and let her body sink back down.
Now I'm ready to hear your story. I can only imagine how interesting it is. And I've got to make up a lot of good night stories on a regular basis from now on.
Prisha smiled and proudly showed off her eggs.
Where are we exactly?
Chimp asked and looked around dazed.
You have come to India. My name is Prisha. And in this country, I am also called Nagaraja, which means Lord of the Snakes.
Sweet was the first to begin the long explanation.
Chimp and I can swap turns.
She thought, as it probably wasn't the last time they would have to explain how they appeared out of thin air. Half an hour later, when the story had been told, Prisha exclaimed,
And now you have 22 new friends in this part of the world. Tonight, we can see whether the Cobra Sleepy Stretch works for you, Chimp. But could I ask you for a big favor before the sun sets?
Anything.
Sweet and Chimp said simultaneously.
I'm hosting a big party this evening, but I haven't had time to decorate the place yet. There's no red rag to a bull if you guys help out. So, we can all have a fun time before you travel onward tomorrow morning.
We're monkeys for a reason, Chimp laughed.
Hey, party animals. You can bet your venom that we'll help you.
Sweet skipped through her long arms 3 times in excitement. This adventure just got wilder and wilder. Chimp grabbed the walking stick and got ready to help, but he couldn't stop thinking about the sweet cow Matilda from America and the sentence Prisha had just said. There's no red rag to a bull if you help me. Cows and bulls are similar, but what did the red rag mean? He would try to figure that one out on his own, because Boba always said that the brain was the most important muscle to train, and if you couldn't find the answer in your brain, then you could ask someone. When the sun said goodnight in India, the 3 friends slurped decorative fruit drinks.
The bamboo straws were a brilliant idea. And guys, thank you so much for the beautiful party decorations. Oh, look! Here come the first guests.
The cobra hissed happily.
Come closer, and look at my beautiful eggs.
All 86 guests celebrated Prisha with fancy gifts, wonderful speeches, and funny songs that they'd created. The Indian Cobra Fest was one of the most fun things Chimp and Sweet had experienced in their lives. They learned crazy Indian dances, ate delicious food, enjoyed more of the lovely fruit drink, and laughed so much that their jaws hurt. The festivities ended at midnight. The final guests to leave the party were the fruit bats. They were thrilled with the fruit drink and Prisha's company, so they suggested the party could continue tomorrow.
Maybe,
said Prisha.
But now it's time for me to rest after an amazing day. Before I do my Cobra Sleepy Stretch and go to sleep, there's something I need to show you, and only you, Chimp.
During the 10 minutes Chimp and Prisha were gone, Sweet sat down and tried to recall all the fun new animal friends she'd met that evening. She also thought of her little monkey family at home in the jungle, but she thought of Chimp more than anyone.
Oh, that silly, charming chimpanzee.
She accidentally said out loud while leaning her head back and smiling from the heart. The starry sky above India smiled back. Sweet lay curled up by the cobra nest when Chimp and Prisha returned.
She's already asleep. Maybe you should wait until morning to give her your surprise,
Prisha whispered. The sleepy chimpanzee agreed.
Prisha, can you show me your Cobra Sleepy Stretch now? 'Cause my eyes are very heavy.
The little monkey yawned. The cobra mother stretched out her whole body.
Do like me, my friend.
She hissed. Chimp laid down flat on the ground.
That's it. Yes. And then lift your chest upward like me when I guard my eggs.
Chimp imagined he was watching for predators and put his hands on the ground, then cautiously lifted his chest. He did the same movement again and again, just as carefully and soundlessly as the cobra. He got the hang of it now. He shot out his chest as majestically as Prisha, and he couldn't help but try to stick out his tongue, just to see if he could smell with his, too. Unfortunately, he could not.
Oh, my back feels like mashed bananas. I love this stretch, Prisha. Now there are 2 things I need to show Sweet tomorrow morning when she wakes up again.
The cobra mother smiled, rolled her long, flexible body around her babies, and whispered a long list of words in Indian repeatedly, which Chimp didn't understand. He closed his eyes and felt warmth in his clenched hand, holding Sweet's surprise. He didn't know what would happen, but he had become so accustomed to the magic that he felt it immediately. Prisha's words made Sweet's gift magical, and that's how Chimp fell asleep next to Sweet. 21 cobra eggs, a proud cobra mother with magical abilities, and the world's best fruit drink recipe. Feel the peaceful buzzing flow in your bodies and minds. Remember to practice all of the sleepy stretches whenever you feel the need for them. And try to invent your very own special sleepy stretches, alone or with partners. See you cool yogis in the next chapter. And until then, don't forget to spread love. Namaste from Yogizoo.